Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are in Ormond Beach, Florida, just a little bit north of Daytona Beach. And this is a beautiful public park here, and it's named after one of the most famous residents of this area. I'm not talking about the birds, but they are beautiful. But the home that I'm showing you back over here is called the Casements. And this used to be the winter home of a man by the name of John D Rockefeller. And if that name doesn't sound familiar to you, he was one of the richest people in the country. And I think if you figure for inflation, I believe he still would have been the richest person in America. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've heard that a couple of times from different sources. But this was his winter home. And some of his closest friends used to come and visit him here. People like Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, Henry Flagler, some of the real movers and shakers that used to winter or live down here in Florida. But this was the home that was, he loved this house, and he also passed away in this home just before his 98th birthday. He passed away in one of the upstairs bedrooms. I'm not sure exactly which one. Now, we are here on a Sunday, so the place unfortunately is closed today. They are open every other day except Sunday. But usually if you come here, you can take a tour at 9:30 or 10:30, which we will come back and do, and I'll do a better video. But sometimes you just drive by a place and you think, okay, just in case you never get a chance to come back and do it, or if, anything ever were to happen, places are torn down or things happen. You just never know. But we'll take a walk out front here. Just some beautiful flowers. The yard here. It's just interesting when you can rewind back in time and think Thomas Edison rolled up in here just to hang out or have dinner or talk about his latest invention. Henry Ford came in here to talk about the newest vehicles, the movers and shakers of the world. They would pull up under here and just walk up these stairs. It's pretty cool to think of. It's the house hours. And I'll show you what I can. Just ignore my goofy self there in the reflection. I can't wait till we can go and check this place out. Now, there are some historical plaques around here. We'll go up and we'll take a look and see what it has to say. And I apologize if the video is not as good today as normal, because usually I have my good cameras with, and it has a gimbal and it stops it from shaking, all that kind of stuff. This time I'm shooting it on my cell phone because I wasn't intending on coming by here today, but that's just kind of how life goes. You never know what's going to happen, but you have to be ready to share information with everyone while we do this. So we're going to go up here and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the property. Here we go. The Casements, built in 1913 by Reverend Dr. Harwood Huntington. The Casements is named for its casement-style windows. Retired Standard Oil tycoon John D Rockefeller Sr. purchased it in 1918 as a winter residence in hopes that it would support his desire to live to age 100. Known locally as Neighbor John, Rockefeller spent winters here enjoying golf, watching automobile racing on the beach, and then meeting with birthplace of speed race car drivers. He also spent time socializing at the Hotel Ormond and welcoming the company of friends such as Will Rogers, Harvey Firestone, Thomas Edison, and Henry Ford. Rockefeller died in his bedroom here in May of 1937, just short of his 98th birthday. Allegedly, his heirs intended to have the casements raised following his death. That would have really sucked. Instead, it was sold in 1940 to Maud Van Woy, owner and headmistress of the Fairmount Junior College of Washington, D.C. Van Woy transformed the building into the Casements Junior College. Following the closing of the college in 1951, the Casements then served as a religious retirement facility and school. Later it became Casements Manor, a secular retirement facility and transient hotel, and finally the Ormond Hotel Casements. Well, this is the other side. Feel free to pause it if you want to read the whole thing, but most people don't want to listen to me read the entire thing. But it does say that it was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1973, and the city of Ormond Beach purchased the property in 1974. It's now a historical, educational, and cultural facility that hosts community events. Now, there's really not much else that I can show you right now, being that we can't get into the house, but I will come back and do a proper tour. But I thought that it was cool enough to show you at least how he lived in some way, just the size of the house and all that kind of stuff. Back in the 1920s and 30s, this house would have been pretty massive. I mean, not like the way that a lot of the mansions are today, but this is still pretty incredible. And just a really neat piece of history. So I will come back when we can get inside and do a full tour, but I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a look of at history. So thanks so much for watching, and be sure to check out some of the other videos that we've done recently. A lot of really cool stuff and even better stuff coming up. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Take care, everybody.